Hi everyone and welcome back to my YouTube channel. So today we are going to be doing a luxury update video. I'm going to be talking about the items that I bought for my wish list, things that I'm scrapping from my wish list, items that I've added onto my wish list, a review of the items that I've bought, things that I've thought about buying and the reasons why I don't think I will or I might. So yeah, we're just going to be talking all about luxury items and just having a good chin wag about them, and it's probably going to be a long video. I reckon probably around 20 minutes, so grab yourself a snack, let's just chat. I'll give you guys an update, and in the comment section you guys can give me your perspective of the things that I have got, things that I'm thinking about getting, and yeah, we can just chat. So at the beginning of the year I did a video about my luxury wish list video. I had quite a few things on my wish list I wanted to get, and the reason why I did this video is to keep myself accountable so I can focus on the items that I actually really want and not buy things I don't need, okay? And I've pretty much stuck to it. I've only purchased the items that I like and that I want. The first item that I said that I was going to buy in my wishes video, it wasn't actually a luxury item. It was a leather biker jacket, and I ended up picking up this one. I won't talk about it too much because it's not really a luxury item, but I did end up getting this real leather biker jacket from ASOS. Absolutely love it. I haven't worn it too much because now we're in summer, so I can't really wear it too much. So yeah, I did take that off my wish list very quickly. And then the main item that I really wanted, you guys will know, my YSL medium college bag. Now I've had this bag for around 6 months and I wanted to give you guys kind of a mini review update, tell you guys what I think, because I've worn it a lot more now. I can give you a review about the good things and the not so good things. I've really enjoyed incorporating this handbag into my collection. I feel like it just works so beautifully in my wardrobe, and I can't believe I didn't have a white handbag for so long. Like, I feel like, what did I do without it? I don't know, because I've worn this so much and it just worked with all of my wardrobe. I wear it casual and dressy. I went to London a couple of weeks back and I wore it there, and yeah, I really enjoyed it. But I've definitely got some things which I don't love about this handbag, okay? So the first thing is that even though it's called the medium handbag, it does not fit a lot. It looks like a relatively good size bag, like it's going to fit like your if you've got like a little cosmetics pouch or a sunglasses case. It looks like it's going to fit all of that, but often I have to choose between bringing my sunglasses case or bringing my cosmetic bag. It just does not fit that much, which is really annoying because it looks like it would. Now I think half of the issue is because of the compartments. So it has this middle compartment which has like a zip, which is really good for fitting like your card holder and all that kind of thing, or anything that you don't want people to see when you open your bag. But this middle kind of compartment separating thing here, it really does restrict how much you can actually fit in the bag, and I believe that if it didn't have that, you could actually fit a lot more. Now the second con that I'm going to talk about, I'm still processing this because it hurts, and this comes with having a lighter coloured bag. Now when I took it to London with me, I wore a pair of black palazzo style trousers from Zara, and I didn't think that it would have any colour transfer. It had some sort of dye in there that transferred onto my bag. Now I'm not sure whether you're going to be able to pick it up on camera. It might not even show, because I have worked my behind off to try and get as much of the colour transfer off this bag as possible, and I don't think it's going to really pick up on camera, which I knew it wouldn't. But a lot of it has come off, but some of it is definitely still there. And what it's left is, it's not actually black dye which is left, it's left like a red dye, which has been an absolute ball ache to try and take off. Pretty much nothing worked. I had to go to extreme measures. Don't ask me what I used because I'm still ashamed of myself, but I was desperate. But yeah, most of it has come off, and thankfully it hasn't damaged my bag. And yeah, colour transfer. I will pretty much never wear this bag with denim, any kind of new darker items or darker trousers. I will probably only ever wear this bag with lighter clothing items, because I don't want to risk getting any kind of colour transfer. And I bought this bag knowing full well that colour transfer could be an issue, and I'm okay with that. I accepted that that was going to be an issue, so I didn't buy this bag naively, like thinking, oh, it's going to be completely fine. It's a white bag, I know it's going to get dirty over time. But I only really thought about denim transfer and not other things that could transfer onto your bag. So yeah, it doesn't look that bad in real life anymore, because I worked hard on trying to get it off. But yeah, it was devastating, and I realised this whilst I was in London, and there wasn't anything I could do until I got home, and it was just stressful for me. So yeah, so I believe the next thing that I bought was my Loewe basket bag, which I absolutely love. When I bought this, I was so unsure whether to keep it. It felt stupid. It still feels stupid, to be honest. Spending so much money on a basket bag, and I've said it before, it's nowhere near the like price of other luxury handbags, but it's a lot of money for a basket bag because it's essentially a straw bag. But to be honest, I've loved it. Since after I ummed and ahed about it for about 2 weeks, and I wasn't sure whether I was going to keep it. I nearly ended up returning it, and then in the end I was like, no, I'm keeping it. We bonded, you're mine. And to be honest, ever since then I've loved it. It's great quality. Mine hasn't had any kind of fraying issue or anything like that, but obviously I've had this for about 3 months now, and so far so good. I use this as a tote bag. It's just a great summer tote bag. I honestly, guys, if I need to go to Tesco and like do a quick little food shop, you know, when you're like running out of your little essentials, like, I don't know, spinach, bananas, tomatoes, you run out of ketchup, all that kind of thing, I take my little basket bag. How bougie is that? And yeah, I take that with me, pop all my stuff in there, and I carry it out. What I will say is that it is completely open. You can use this drawstring bag, so the dust bag that it comes with, as like an insert, so you can pop all your stuff in there and then shove it in your bag. I actually find that really annoying. I did that a couple of times, and then I struggled to find things in here, and it was just annoying me. So I was like, sod it, let me just use the actual bag and just throw this on top so that people don't see exactly what's in my bag. Okay, so the last thing that I bought from my wish list is this little beauty, which is my pochette métisse in the reverse monogram. I said I wanted to get a pochette métisse. I wasn't actually sure whether I was going to get a pochette métisse and the YSL bag. I was going to get either or, but then when I got the YSL bag, I also was like, I really want this bag, so let's just get it. And yeah, picked it up, loved it. I wore it quite a lot a few months ago, but recently I've been wearing the YSL one a lot more, and I don't know why. I kind of swap and change between the two because I feel like they serve me the same purpose. They're different colours, but they do serve me the same purpose. I love how carefree this bag is because of the canvas leather. It's really nice and thick, really good quality. It feels amazing. I know people have issues with this bag, but I haven't had any so far. I love the fact that it has the black leather and no vachetta leather, which means that it's gonna look the same for 20 years, which I like. But the only thing that I would say is extremely annoying, and I've mentioned this before, is the clasp. How annoying. How annoying is this clasp? Okay, so that leads me on to the rest of the items which were on my wish list. Now, I've actually ticked off a lot of my wish list that I did not expect to get. I fully just didn't expect to get all these items, and I'm very happy that I've managed to pick them all up. But there were a couple of things which I said I wanted, but now I don't really want, and I'm not so bothered about. So the first thing is that I showed you guys a dress from Whistles, and I don't even know if I'm going to be able to find a picture of it, but that dress went off the website. It was taken off the sale and it just disappeared, so I can no longer get my hands on it, so it's gone off of my wish list. And then the other thing that I was going to get was a pair of Fendi sliders. I wanted a pair of the Fendi monogram sliders. I'm just not bothered about them anymore. I like them, and I like them, but they're pretty hard to get. They're not always available on the website, so I'm just not bothered anymore. So yeah, cross them off, and I'm happy to not get them anymore. Okay, so let's get on to the fun bit. Let's talk about new things that I'm adding onto my wish list. Now that we are 6 months in and I've pretty much got everything that I want, and the things that I don't want, I'm just not going to bother with anymore. I think I'll probably just get one of these items, possibly two. And another one of these items I'm talking about is a bit, I think I'm just wishing, to be honest. I'm probably not going to get it, but anyway, so I've got my little notepad which has all of my items which I'm going to be talking about. Now, I talked about this previously about how I really was impressed with the quality of my Pochette Métis bag, and it was my first time buying anything big from Louis Vuitton. So I really want to delve into Louis Vuitton a lot more, and I feel like all the items that are on my wish list right now are basic items which every Louis Vuitton lover loves and already has in their wardrobe, but because I'm so new to the brand, I haven't got them. So the first bag that I'm going to be talking about, and it's going to be one or the other, and they're going to be my birthday. One of them is going to be my birthday bag. What I realised with my luxury handbag collection is that I had a lot of small bags and not many bags that I can actually just fit all of my stuff. Sometimes you don't want to have to swap and change items. You just want to fit everything in your bag, and having the leather basket bag and having that larger handbag has made me think, oh, actually I would really want a larger tote style bag. I want to bring that into my wardrobe. So two bags that I'm talking about are the Louis Vuitton Neverfull bag and the Louis Vuitton Noe bag. Now let's talk about the Neverfull first. I know, basic. Everybody talks about how this bag is super basic, not original, everybody has it, nah. Everybody talks about it, and every time I've mentioned it on my Instagram, where I talk about handbags here and there, I always get messages like, oh, it's so basic, blah blah. But for me, I actually flip that mentality, and I think actually a lot of people have it because it's a good bag. If it was a rubbish bag, nobody would buy it. I actually see it as everybody has it because it's such a good bag. And I wasn't sure whether to get the Damier Ebene print, which is like the checkerboard print, or the monogram print. And I think I just like the monogram print. I like the classic. I like the monogram print a lot more. Weirdly enough, actually, I like the way that the Vachetta leather patinas on the Neverfull, I like the way that it looks. I don't like the way that it looks on the Pochette Métis, but I like the way that it looks on the Neverfull bag. I actually think it looks a lot better once it gets a little bit more brown and the patina ages a little bit more. I think the bag looks more beautiful. So yeah. And then the second bag is a Noe. Now, of course, I'm very new to Louis Vuitton, very new to the patina process, and that Noe bag has a massive base of raw leather at the bottom of the bag, which means that you're just risking your bag getting like stains, watermarks, oil stains, dirt stains. Very hard to clean that much raw leather, and it does frighten me. Out of the two, I'm really not sure which one I like more. Honestly, it's so hard to get either of them off the website. They're always sold out, so it's so hard to get them. Like, I've been on the wish list I've been on the waiting list for both of them, and I stocked them. I have seen them both come back in stock, but it's not my birthday for a couple of months, so unless I see them come back in stock like July or early August at the very earliest, that's when I'll buy them. I can't justify buying my birthday bag in June, if you know what I mean, if my birthday's in September. But yeah, I'm not sure whether to go for the Noe bag or the Neverfull bag. I'm gonna get one of them, I'm just not sure which one. Okay, I said this video was going to be long, and I do apologise. So yeah, let's move on. The next bag on my wish list is the Louis Vuitton Pochette Accessoire. Again, this bag is extremely hard to get. It's honestly never ever in stock. I have stocked this bag for about 6 months to see whether it's going to come back in stock even once, and in the whole 6 months I've never ever seen it even have a green available thing sign next to it. It's always out of stock. So if anybody has managed to get the pochette accessoire, do let me know. Now, it's just a cute little shoulder bag. I've seen people wear it as a shoulder bag, add straps to it, wear it as a crossbody bag. It's just such a cute little like 90s style bag. It reminds me of like the Fendi Baguette bag. It's that vibe. I think it would be a great night out bag, evening bag, all that kind of thing, because right now when it comes to evening bags, I tend to use my Chanel bag. Now, I want to start using that less because sometimes, you know, you're on a night out, you have a few drinks, you're not so careful with your bag, and sometimes I come home and I'll see scratches on my bag and I'm like, oh gosh. And I'm always scared that someone's gonna like spill water on it or spill a drink on it. So I want a bag which is just gonna be a little bit more robust. And I love the pochette accessories bag. I just wish it would be in stock. Hopefully it will be in stock around my birthday time, or with that handbag actually. If it came back in stock today, I would buy it because it's just never in stock. I wouldn't even risk waiting another month. I would just buy it here and there. But it is so hard to get your hands on. But if anybody has any tips, then do let me know. Okay, so the final bag, which is a bag that's on my wish list, but I'm not really that bothered. Like, if I don't get it in the next couple of years, then I'm not that bothered. But it's my only non-Louis Vuitton item. Now, I talked about how I want to build on my Chanel collection. My dream would be to have a rainbow colour of Chanel bags, and I want to start working on that slowly here and there. Once I get all my Louis Vuitton bags, I think that's where I'm going next. And the first handbag which I'm going to get from Chanel is a classic Chanel flap in the beige clair, I think that's what they call it, with a gold hardware and in the caviar leather. It has to have all of those specs. It has to be beige clair, it has to be caviar leather, and it has to be gold tone hardware. And for this one, to be fair, I would actually happily save for retail. I think I'm going to go for the retail market instead of the second-hand market, because to get a beige clair bag, I think that's what you call it, beige clair, I might be saying that wrong, but to get this bag in the second-hand market or vintage is virtually impossible. I've never seen that beige colour with caviar leather on the second-hand market, so I would happily save for it to buy it retail. Now, if you know about the Chanel, okay, you know about the price increases, okay? So I'm not in any rush to buy this bag, but it's definitely going to be my next Chanel purchase, hopefully in the next year, 2 years. I really don't know. It all depends on how things goes, of course, and whether it's still on my mind by then. But I think once I've got my birthday bag, I think that's what I'm going to work towards, is my beige Chanel bag. Okay, now we've talked about my wish list. The very last thing that we're talking about are handbags that I've thought about buying, but I'm just not gonna do it, okay? I'm not even gonna lie, the first one is quite controversial. So the bag that I'm gonna be talking about, and I mentioned it on my stories the other day, is the Coach Pillow Tabby bag. Now, this bag has been hyped up like nothing else. I feel like it just blew up on the internet. I saw influencers talking about it, so many people styling it. Just everybody was going crazy over this bag, and I really wanted it, but I wanted it in this orange colour. And for some reason, it just didn't release in the UK in this colour. And I saw it on this website, and I wasn't familiar with the website, so I didn't want to like buy it off of there. And but a lot of people have liked it in the white beige colour. I couldn't justify that colour just because I have my YSL and it would compete, and for me there's just no competition with the YSL bag. So I wanted it in the orange colour, which is impossible to get in the UK. Apparently it was a Selfridges exclusive. I've looked on Selfridges and it's not available there. I cannot get it anywhere, and to be honest, I'm just kind of over it already. The reason why I've just accepted that I'm never going to get this bag is because I think it's really hyped, but I think the hype will very quickly die down. I highly doubt that in a year's time people are still going to be talking about this bag. And you know, if you love the bag and you have it, rock your bag. It's absolutely stunning. This is no hate to you or your handbag. It's just not the right one for me. Now, another reason why I don't think this is the right bag for me is because I've started seeing these bags being sold, that people be selling theirs or people just wearing theirs. And I watched someone else's video and they talked this, and this other person mentioned that they believe it's a defect. Now, you see how it's puffy at, like the bag is puffy. The top flap, which closes, it has, a lot of them have like these 2 dents on the side, and I don't know whether it's a defect or what, but slowly I can just see the bag creasing and the puffiness flattening over time. And honestly guys, if you're thinking about this bag, believe me, the puffiness will definitely deflate over time, and I'm sure that in a few years time, give it 2 to 5 years, and you will see these bags on the second-hand market looking very, very flat. And I'm not saying that to offend anybody that bought it. If you bought it and you love it, good for you. I'm very happy for you. But I just don't believe that this handbag is going to wear. And for me, when I purchase my handbags, I purchase them from the long run. I imagine myself wearing them now or in 20 years time. Now, if I don't wear them for 20 years time, that's fine. I've also sold handbags, but selling handbags is no fun. It's just a very, very frustrating process. So yeah, I don't think this bag is going to wear very well. I believe it's being really hyped and pushed by people and influencers, but in a few years time, I don't believe those people are still going to wear them. And I don't want to be stuck with a handbag that is kind of gone off trend, and then it also looks really flat because it's no longer puffy. Okay, oh, I'm so sorry. I'm sorry to offend people. And then the very last thing that I'm going to be talking about before I end this extremely long video, I hope you guys have enjoyed talking about luxury and all that kind of thing. If I could make these videos like every week, I really would, because I'm obsessed with luxury videos, handbag videos, just hearing people talking about them, all that kind of thing, unboxings. Love watching them. But anyway, the last thing that I'm going to be talking about are Cartier bracelets. I'm always and ahhing whether I like them, whether I don't like them. I'll say it right here, I'm not like the biggest fan of like fine jewelry. It's just not something that really like makes my heart go ooh. Like if I see a Cartier love bracelet, I'm like, oh, that's nice. I move on and never think about it. But then I feel like social media is playing tricks with me, because I keep seeing this bracelet and it just looks so incredible. And I see so many people talking about them and all that kind of thing. So the other day I thought, oh, let me do some research. Let's start looking into this bracelet. It's not on my wish list or anything like that. And I had a quick look on the Cartier website. You guys, I was shocked at how much they are. I could not believe it. I didn't know how much I even thought they were, but these bracelets, I have seen them from like 4K upwards, that you can get them with like diamonds and all sorts of things and different types of metals, like 4 grand. I could not believe. To me, they seem a bit overpriced for what they are. I know, I can't believe I'm saying it, but they're a bit overpriced for what they are, and I couldn't believe how much they were. I don't know how much in my head I thought they were, but what I saw on the website did not equate to what was going on in my brain, and I just got the biggest shock of my life. But yeah, they do look really nice. Maybe perhaps in the future, you know, if I have just money floating about, I will do it. But I like them, and I feel like I'm getting more into them. Like, I like the bracelet, especially the little rings. Not for that price tag, it's just not that cute. Okay guys, that was my luxury wish list update, all that kind of thing. I hope you enjoyed this video, and yeah, I'll catch you guys in my next video. Bye.